What's going on, guys and girls? Rob here, and we're here in south part of Virginia, southern part of Virginia, and we are going to be with you for just a little bit. I don't know how long. Depends on how many people come in here tonight. We'll see what's happening. We still got two more. Not one more, but two more drawings for Rob got my car fixed today. $850 for four tires. Damn. You must have a big ass vehicle in $850 for four tires. All right, let's see. So, we are back to, Ken paid more for my getting tested to go back to work tomorrow. All right. We're going back with one bingo number. And this is what was accepted by SDG Replays. So we still got two soccer items left. 2019 European Premier League season and Soccer Blast a game, both. So all you have to do is take a chance if you want to do it. Dak has re-signed. Yes, he did. Dak re-signed. He got a bump in the salary, but and I've already got my 32 starting quarterbacks. I think it's going to happen at the beginning of the season for week one. May not happen past that. And then my list, I think, of the first round picks. How about that? So we'll be going through that in the next upcoming days. We'll be online live Wednesday night with Bleacher Bombs. Philip Reynolds wants number 30. Okay. Philip Reynolds gets 30. All right. Just one number. That's what you get. 27, Ken Castro. All right. I showed a couple people my game. And a lot of people think I've got a gold mine on my hands, especially when you can't find one on eBay. Sarah got good news today. That's cool. I also got this new set, season 5 set of our drivers. I hadn't told anybody that. They take me out. I already have it. You already have it, Ken? All right. That's cool. You already have it. If you already have it, graduation will be live in May. Okay. Witchy Woman's birthday is tomorrow. And the secretary's is Wednesday. Can you believe that? One day apart. We need to get Keith on here live. Keith needs to come on here live. He can tell us so much about what he's got going on out there. Louisiana. Oh, me. He got a split screen, and you guys could ask Keith everything, anything and everything. That'd be good. What about it, Keith? Also, me and my wife did something yesterday. You don't want to talk about that stuff. It is It's what we come in the room. That's what you start with when you come into the room. We have to talk about it. We don't always sleep at best here at the house, so we went and got us one of those humidifiers. And I'm gonna tell you right now, we turned it on about halfway last night. I never got up one time. Humidifier does a world of good, especially if you got dry throat, stuff like that. Humidifier, grab one. Grab you one. They're worth it. 25, $30 at Walmart. You can get them with Vicks stuff that actually shoots out stuff like a menthol smell, and it helps. It helps immensely. So definitely do. And that it helps sinuses too. It does. Nothing like it. Get a cold. Never sleep good. That helps. I'm telling you. Let me show you a picture of the one we got. I wouldn't trade it because it's cool. This is for cool water. It's not that big. Free, filter free, so it doesn't have filter in it. Cool mist. Vicks. They run about $35, $40. I don't know. Is Sean in tonight? I hadn't seen Sean yet. Haven't seen Sean. He may be in here. But they help a lot. They really do. One night, and I could tell the difference. I don't know. Don Heston. We're going to have to get Don on the show, too. Tribe fan. Well, it don't have to, though, Keith. You don't have to put none of that in it. That's added to it. Yeah. It's like a little thing that you can add to it if you want to. Had fun watching Cleveland State, Milwaukee in the Horizon League tourney semifinals. I guess Cleveland State probably won then if he had fun. He would not have liked it had they lost. No, I didn't miss it. I flipped through it. I saw who he was doing it. Yep. Oh, okay. I see Liberty. Liberty is in the basketball tournament. Liberty's coming around for sports, man. They really are. Their football team won their it looked like he enjoyed. Yeah, their football team won their bowl game this year, and basketball. We'll see what they got done. Don, do you just want to go on live with me right now? Let's do that. Let's get Don on here live. He's here. Yep. Let's put Don Heston on here live tonight. Monday Night Live. Oh me. Let's go on StreamYard. Oh, you don't have a camera. Well, I'll be damned. How you doing, Bobby Catalano? How you doing this evening? A perv like you with no camera. Don, he's talking about you, Don. Bobby says hello to everyone. I'm doing pretty well. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Does App Hockey have just a basic edition or a master edition? I think they have. I think they have both. Like update, like maybe not master, but they call it something else. Many options, yeah. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. And then they have Ken answer all the APBA questions one night, right? Yeah. Yeah, we have Ken back on again just for APBA stuff. If you play APBA hockey without the home brews out there, you are doing a disservice. Oh. So I will say Strat gets out the trash now this week. I may be getting Strat hockey, offering free shipping for anyone that got hacked for the next order is made by. Dude, they ought to be offering you free anything for the next month. Keith White needs to come on the channel too. Keith, always around during YouTube Racing League, which we're going to start season 5 up very soon. I just got the cars today. Keith always around everything going on, you know. Dude, we didn't ask to see your pants. You can't tell if I got pants on right now either. I'd take a free Strat out for the rest of the year. Yeah. Philip's here. Yeah, I'm gonna have Philip on one night too. Neither does Don. Well, Don never has pants on. Don has pants on once a month, and it's not when he goes to work. He works in a radio. Yeah, shorts. He's got shorts on, but he doesn't have any pants on. Don Huston. You gotta catch his radio show, guys. Don's a damn nut. He's crazy. Don does stuff. He does stuff that the guy up in New York, what's his name? He wouldn't even do stuff like it. So I do my show in my underwear. Hey, listen to him. What's you call letters to your station, Don? WASS. Wipe ass. WASS. Keokuk, Iowa. Dun dun dun. Don Heston's here. Don Heston's here. Don Heston's here. Please don't make a mess. Yeah. Yep. Howard Stern has nothing on Don Heston. Howard Stern dresses to work. Don Heston wears a wife beater t-shirt and week-old underwear and a pair of socks. He doesn't wear any shoes to work, but he does wear socks. Don Heston. Can you imagine watching picture Don Heston? Can you picture Don Heston driving to work with socks on, no shoes? Hello, officer. WCEZ. Catch out. Catch Ron. Donnie Heston. If we went on there now, can we catch some of the stuff that you've done before, Don? Do they keep any of it pre-recorded? Flip-flops and pajama bottoms. Sounds terrible, Keith. Extra sauce is what you always need. You don't need one with a lot of cheese. I don't like mushrooms at all, and I don't like spinach on pizza. Sounds terrible. Sounds awful. If we visited that website, can we listen to one of your shows? Is it like a pre-recorded show on there? Sounds great, except in mushrooms. I ought to do a video call with Don Heston on it. Ken Castro's checking the channel out now. I ought to do a video call with Don and let the world see him. DiGiorno's. Yeah. It sounds awful, Keith. Sounds terrible. You'll probably give it a 55. 55. Terrible, terrible. I'm on radio for a reason, he said. I love DiGiorno's, says Bobby Catalano. DiGiorno's with spinach, mushrooms, and cheese sounds like garbage. But avocados and mushrooms in the same. Yeah, avocados and mushrooms both suck. What's them little black things? What's some little black things they put on them too? Oh, hell no. What do they call those damn things? I don't eat them, so I don't know what the hell they call them. Olives. Olives. I want a damn olive. I want a damn olive. Put me on video. I might scare the kiddies. I had fruit on my mind tonight. I got a container with melon and pineapple chunks, some blackberries, and some mango punch. Olives are awesome. I don't want those damn things. Hell no. I don't want an olive no time. I don't like crap on my pizza. Just meat. Ken Castro likes olives too. Ken Castro likes olives because he drinks excessively in the afternoon and evening. Bring me another one, dear. Bring me those drinks with olives in them. Bring me another one, dear. Bring me another one, dear. And Witchy called me to tell me about Wednesday night. Keith White says I like black olives. Oh, he had some in his pasta dish. Oh, no thank you. Triple trash dumps of the week this week. I broke that tie and put all three of them in the trash dump. So we had to put. Do you like artichoke hearts? No, I don't want no artichoke either. And I don't like baby trees. It's a lot of that shit I don't like. Mushrooms or toe jam. Yeah, toe jams smushed up together. You're disgusted by olives. You were disgusted by olives, but not. Don has stripes in his car seat. Watch Batman. Have a good. She's gonna go watch Batman. Batman might be a cartoon coming on tonight. You're the fussiest eat on YouTube. No way. Not even close, dude. Not even close. There's plenty of stuff I could say I eat. You guys will say, no, I don't eat that. No, I don't eat that. No, I don't eat that. Ken is Batman. Ken is Batman. Yeah, Don Huston says he's the pickiest. Never met anyone like him. And he ate all that northern shit. You see, these southern boys, pinto beans, straight up pinto beans, cornbread. Oh, yeah. And then if you start talking about going fishing and stuff, pull out the potted meat, pull out the crackers. Oh, yeah. What's up, Huss? We got you a car. We got you a car, Huss. We forgot what number you wanted. I got the cars sent to me earlier. So Huss has got a car. And I would like to thank PJet. PJet did an awesome job. Because I got to show you guys this. Hey, cornbread, Sarah. Cornbread's all right. Cornbread's awesome. Let's find somebody's car here. Hush, you got the 88 car, okay? But, let me just show you something. You guys gonna like this. Bob B has a 69 car. The stores have the brand Her Snacks there. Yeah, we got Her Snacks. Look at Bob B's car. You see the 69 car? But right there on the hood, everybody's car has a 66. We all have a 66 on our hood of our car. P-Jet, Fast Eddie Chilton. Look at that 66 right there on the hood. We all got one on the hood of our car this year. How about that? Don Huston don't like your beans. Dude has a 69 car. He wishes. Randy Pendle. Yeah, let's check it out. 66. Bought some of the deep dish pizza flavored cheese puffs. Those are rather good. Oh, okay. I've tried those before. So our champion got one more pit thing. Sarah Phillips' daughter wanted number 97. So he hooked her up on number 97. Key to DeChambeau's win, he kept it out of the water. He kept it out from the trees. He knocked the shit out the ball, but he kept it in decent places. Anywhere that it's not a lot of trees and stuff and a lot of water, he's got a chance of winning any time because he tries to drive everything. I'd call it the turd burglar. My car needs to be brown with yellow numbers. Oh my Lord. The turd burglar. Oh me. And yeah, I wanted to show Huss his car. Huss is on team with Sean, Puck, and Keith White now. Pretty cool, Huss. Pretty cool. Oh, I don't know. I didn't watch it over the weekend. I was not here. Larry Harris. Larry Harris, the resident bowling expert, 16 perfect games and a few 299s on top of that. The resident 300 bowler. Yeah, anybody that's wanting a bingo number, just give me one number now, and we're going to have a giveaway. We still got two more things. Keith was not aware there was only soccer stuff left. So anybody that wants chances, all you got to do is say, yep, I want chances. Rob, you don't look like Speedy Gonzalez? No. Not at all. Don Heston, number 5. Roger Ward, just one number. Larry Harris for fun. Also, we'll put Larry H. 22 right there. Didn't know why you were asking. Had you in the running either way. I always try to keep all the friends in the running. And then if you win and then don't need it, then hey, you ain't lost nothing. But I had you in the running. See that? You guys, I think about you folks. I think about you folks. Day and evening and everything. Yeah. So think about that. I think about you guys. I ask all the time. Roger Ward says 61. 258, 214, and 212 tonight. I tell you what, I'd love to see a pick 3 number hit soon. I'd like to see something like, something cool. SDG replays. stuff's on the way down there to him as well. I notice he doesn't have a whole lot of folks yet on his channel, watching his channel. Maybe we're trying to maybe even have him on one night and see if we maybe can push these numbers up a little bit. It'd be cool. It'd be real good. He's got a good channel. Oli Nimala's got a good channel. Oli has got he's got a lot of viewers too. Oli gets down to business, doesn't do a lot of other talking. He just what's left? Premier League Soccer Season 2019 and Soccer Blast. So both things soccer. It's only soccer stuff left. Soccer Blast, a game though. So, and we got a few people that don't even have the game yet. So it'll be cool for it to get out the door for somebody that wants the game. Let's see what else. And pizza has garlic. I'm not a big garlic person either. I hate walking. Now, does it bother anybody else when you walk into an Italian restaurant, the first thing you smell is garlic? To me, it almost knocks me down. I don't like the smell of it. Roger says, I want that game badly. I don't have the game yet either, says Don Heston. Okay. Yeah, a couple people want it. I hate smelling garlic. When the first thing Ken Castro says he loves garlic, not me. There's other things I like better. Keith White says he likes garlic. Yeah, it's just not my thing. That's why I don't do Asian type stuff. Garlic on pizza. You see, I don't like garlic on pizza. Keith, you can. You certainly can if you want to do it. Well, we got to win again now, though. We got them up for grabs again, so they're both back up for grabs. But you can enter again, because I throw them back out there. But you can put a number back out on the wheel. Just don't take nobody else's. But since I could have sent it to somebody. Okay, put me back in number 27. Give it to Don if you win. All right. And I'll put for Don Heston. And I'm going to put my mom's down. My mom actually was watching while we was up on the mountain. She says, Roger wants that. God bless him. She said, I hope Roger wins. So, Mom, I'm going to put your number down, Mom. She'll want number 15. And we'll put for Roger Ward. She saw Roger on my channel. So I will do that for her. Randy. Is Randy in here? Where's Randy? I haven't seen Randy in here. No Asian food, they eat dogs and cats. Yeah, I agree, Don. Larry Harris says, if I win, I give it to Roger. All right. So we're gonna have like teammates on here, which is cool. I don't care. That's cool. Larry, why don't you come on the channel tonight? Everybody's got something going on. I'm not dressed. I don't have a camera. I don't have this. See if we get Larry on. Virtually a pro bowler. Let's get Larry Harris on here. So, go around the whole Yeah, we got you already down for Don, Keith. What you got going on, Larry? Yeah, he's gonna pass. Anybody wishing to start a channel too, if you want to come on here first and advertise and stuff, definitely do it. Yeah, be very, very cool if you do that. Won't be a problem at all. Believe I am playing some golf tomorrow after work. Nothing wrong with that. Tomorrow's gonna be a good day to play golf if you want to. I did not get to see Sean over the weekend. He was sick. He emailed me at 6:30 in the morning. Said, Rob, can't make it today. Me and Darla went out and stayed out all day Saturday. We really did. We drove around. Found a bunch of stuff. Found a load of stuff. I have in my hand here who I think is going to be the first round draft picks of every team out there. And on the other side, I actually have who I think is going to be the starting quarterback for every team in the NFL. I hope you'll watch that when we do that Wednesday night. My prognostications so far are coming pretty good because Dak, I picked Dak to stay in Dallas, and he's going to. But I picked like probably a 500 to 1 shot that something's going to happen. I don't know if it'll happen or not, but I have not heard anybody mention this person's name with this team at all. But I'm going to say it happens. We'll see if it does. We will see if it happens. I think it's going to be interesting to see if indeed some of my forecast prognostications come true or not. I think it should be a lot of fun. But now I didn't get to see Sean this weekend. I sure didn't. I would have liked to. I really would have. I think it would have been a lot of fun. Russell Wilson. I think he changes teams. I think Russell Wilson changes teams. I think he changes teams. But like I say, I went way out on a limb with one of them. We'll see if it happens. It could. Might not. But the quieter things are, there's shit happening behind the scenes somewhere. So that's the way to look at things. Only 3 teams left on his approved list. Well, we'll see. I don't think he goes to the Bears, but I think he goes somewhere else. Yep. But there's going to be a lot. There's going to be a lot of guys that's going to have new quarterbacks. See how many rookies do I think start week 1? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thought I had 5 starting. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've only got 4. Any chance Washington makes a move that makes them an 11 or more win team next year? The only way they do that is if they're willing to give up a couple of draft picks to move up in the draft to get one of those, I say 3 big name quarterbacks. Fields, to me, he may end up getting drafted early, but to me, he's not a game changer. To me, there's 3 quarterbacks that can put Washington 11 or more. I don't know about 11, 10 or more. Mac Jones, obviously the first player in the draft going. Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson. Now, I personally, I like Mac Jones better than any of them out there. And he's moving up. Right now, I don't think Washington can get Mac Jones unless they move up. That's how far up the board he's moved. It's crazy. He's going to be a top 10 pick. There's going to be 5 quarterbacks going in the top 10. If they got a new owner, that would help. Oh, yeah, of course, that would help. I'm an Ohio State guy, but Fields is not NFL ready. You're right. Yeah. Fields, Zach Wilson, I like Zach Wilson, but the problem I have with Zach Wilson is he played nobody. Look at who BYU played. That's my problem. They didn't go up against SEC talent. They didn't go up against Big Ten talent. He didn't have somebody in his face all the time. That's the problem there. Same thing with Trey Lance. Trey Lance has a great arm, but my gosh, I mean, they played nobody. And Keith, you might not want to watch that show. We're gonna have Wednesday night. I really like Mac Jones. I really do. Personally, I think he can be as good as the kid who went to Cincinnati last year. I really do. I think he can be every bit as good as Joe Burrow. It's just a matter of where he goes. If he can fall down to the 20th, 25th spot to a team that's already got a good offensive line and everything, he might have a chance, but Joe Burrow got beat up last year. Whole lot better than Lawrence. Well, Lawrence, the last time we saw Lawrence, he was running for his damn life. Yeah, Mac Jones, I think he's one of the best quarterbacks that's come out in the last few years. I think he's more NFL ready than Peyton Manning was when he came out. That's my opinion. But he had so much talent around him. We got to see where he does with a little bit lesser talent and other teams having big name players. So, we got to put the brakes on him being, John Elway or anything. But Hell, John Elway went 10 years and didn't win shit. 15 years didn't win nothing. So, and right there at the end, when he won his last two, right? Won his last two Super Bowls and walked the hell away. So, yeah, Burrow can be a star. I agree. Personally, I think Justin Fields goes somewhere that he doesn't start this year. That's my opinion. We'll see. Kid from Miami, the backup from Miami, he's retiring. What was his name? Yeah, Prescott signed. Yeah. Yeah, he went to a few Super Bowls too. Elway did. Yeah, he only won two, but he went to a few. Yeah, he did go to a few. Yeah, Fitzpatrick, he's retiring. He's announcing his retirement. I think he could have been a good fit in a lot of places. What I'm gonna throw you guys my quarterbacks. I'm not gonna give you my first round picks now, but I'm gonna give you my quarterbacks. Okay. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Do I start in the AFC or NFC? Kid, he's like 38. Yeah, still a kid to me. Where are we gonna start? Couple of divisions is not gonna change anything. They really are. AFC North. Roethlisberger, Lamar Jackson, Baker Mayfield, and Joe Burrow. No changes. AFC West. Patrick Mahomes, Derek Carr, Drew Lock, Justin Herbert. No changes. When you guys started talking about NFL, I want to take a dump. South. Let's go to the South. The Colts, Carson Wentz, Titans, Ryan Tannehill, Texans. This may give you an idea of what I think is going to happen. Zach Wilson. I think he's going to be their quarterback. Carr's coming. I think Carr will come back. We'll see. Zach Wilson to the Texans. I think he'll start week 1. And the Jags, Trevor Lawrence. Let's go to the AFC East. This is going to make all the difference. The Jets, I'm going to say, have Deshaun Watson quarterbacking them. Bills, Josh Allen. Dolphins, I'm going to say stick with Tua. I'm going to say they stick with Tua. We'll see about that. Because my draft pick shows they're not going to take a quarterback. We'll see. And the Patriots, Jimmy G. I'm going to say they get Garoppolo back. Let's go to the NFC. Let's go to the West. Now, let's do the West last because that's the one that you guys are either going to be like, damn, Rob, really? Or no way in hell. We'll see. All right, let's go with the Eagles first. I'm going to say Trey Lance is going to be their starter week 1. Trey Lance. Cowboys, Dak Prescott. Giants, Daniel Jones. Keith White, close your ears right now. Washington football team, Sam Darnold. I think Darnold will be their quarterback starting this season. Let's go to the North. Packers, Aaron Rodgers. Lions, Jared Goff. Bears, Mitchell Trubisky will be their starter starting this season. I really believe that. Vikings, Kirk Cousins. The South, the Buccaneers, Tom Brady. The Saints, you haven't heard this name, Andy Dalton. I think Andy Dalton will start for the Saints starting for week 1. Falcons, Matt Ryan. And Panthers, Mac Jones. I think the Panthers are going to get Mac Jones. Let's go to the West. The Cardinals. Russell Wilson. The Seahawks. Kyler Murray. I think they're going to trade picks, and then the Cardinals may get a little sweetener in there as well. I mean, the Seahawks may get a little sweetener in there as well because I think Russell Wilson's a much better quarterback than Kyler Murray. Rams, Matt Stafford. And right here's where I'm going to floor you guys. The San Francisco 49ers, Drew Brees. Brees is still working out. He's going somewhere. I really, truly believe he's going to go to San Francisco and start this season. I really do. I think he's going somewhere. They've already announced in New Orleans that he's not coming back to New Orleans. So he's working out for a reason. I think he's going to try it for a couple teams. I think 49ers will be the team he ends up going to. We'll see. So we'll see about that. I've got all my first round picks right here. Actually, on this side. And, yeah, I've got 5 quarterbacks going in the top 8. And then do we have any more going after that? I don't have all I have going in the first round is 5 quarterbacks. So we will see. We will see what happens. But I think I like that idea. Brees is working out. Brees has been seen working out. Now, I saw one of the workouts, and they said, look, that's not working out to stay in shape and, to be able to watch your kids. That what he's doing, it's like he's running a set of tires across his chest when he's rolling on his stomach. They said that's definitely football type stuff. Now, I don't know. I saw him doing it. It's been about 3 weeks ago. It was a week or 2 after the Super Bowl. He was doing it then. And they said it just does not make sense that he would be out there working out like that this close to after the Super Bowl. If he was going to retire, why wouldn't he hang it up, give his body 6 weeks and say, okay, let's eat some good foods and stuff. Let's walk. Let's do treadmill. Let's do bike. And then, start of April, let's start a regimen of just working out and stuff. That didn't happen. He knows if he wants to come back next year, he had to start immediately after the season. He was injured, hurt, broken ribs, punctured lung. He had a lot of stuff going on. Bears, Saints, Cowboys, and Raiders, the teams Wilson would approve a trade to. See, the thing of it is, I thought they'd already talked to the Cardinals already. That's where I think he'll end up going. That's my opinion. Of those 4 teams, I think the Raiders are the most likely. I don't think the Saints. I really don't. We could, it could be, I guess, but they don't really have anything to give back. Draft picks. Raiders, who knows what they want for him, But the Cowboys is not going to go after him now. I don't know. How much longer will Jackson start in Baltimore? They're not giving up on him. You guys know how I feel about him. I think he can win you every year. He can win you 10 games. But when it's time to play in the playoffs, he's not going to win for you. You cannot win with a guy that runs 70% of the time and throws 30% of the time. He's just not very accurate with the ball. He's a big guy. He's a big kid. And he can, like I say, winning the AFC North that's something within itself. He deserved winning the MVP year before last. But you just, I mean, the runningest quarterback we've ever had to win a Super Bowl was Young, maybe Steve Young, and he could still throw the football. I mean, Young, he ran around a lot, but Brett Favre maybe, but they were capable of throwing the football 40 and 50 yards down the field, especially Favre. Maybe not Young as much, but you can't be running plays that you're going to obviously just automatically run the football and do it 25 times a game and think you're going to win. Mahomes is not. Mahomes, watch the Super Bowl, Sean. Count how many rushes Mahomes had in the Super Bowl. I think it was 4. When he was running for his life backwards. He was going the wrong damn way, trying to open up a receiver somewhere. He was going the wrong damn way. He won't even run it down the field. Number one. Oh well, yeah, but I'm just saying, he still is throw first. Mahomes is still throw first. He's throwing for 4,500 yards a year, 4,000 yards. Russell Wilson throws first and then runs if he has to. Ben Roethlisberger runs if he has to. But Carson Wentz the same way. But you cannot stand back there and think you're Eric Dickerson at quarterback, and they send the ball to you. You just start running, you're gonna get hit. And I don't care if you are 6'4", you just cannot live. You can't live that way all year long, and then in the playoffs expect a team just to let you just run the ball down their throat. If Jackson lays a couple more playoff eggs, I think they will be quite concerned. Well, I think they're concerned now. I think they definitely have concern. I've even heard that they may even draft a quarterback, but I don't think it happens this year in the first round. Second round, maybe. Don't be surprised. Kyle Trask has fallen so far out of this draft. Kyle Trask he's not even a mention now. And remember back in the middle of the season, middle of the college football season, what did I tell you guys then? I told everybody I have held the bell cow all year as being Mac Jones, not Kyle Trask. That's who I like better too. I've liked him a lot better, and somebody sees that. Somebody in the NFL. Now look, that's not to say for a damn second though, if Kyle Trask falls back into the second round, if I'm Washington, I'd jump on him. I'd jump and take a chance at him. Oh hell yeah. If he falls that far, but I don't think he will fall that far. But I think he falls into the second round. Probably Miami gets him. It wouldn't surprise me at all if they get him second round, which that would be, that would be a loaded draft for them if they could get Penei Sewell. Well, I shouldn't be even telling you guys who I think they're going to take. But if they take an offensive lineman, the first pick, then they're able to get Kyle Trask. That would be a load right there. It really would be. And I like it. He's my fourth. I think he's like my fourth best quarterback out there. I'd rather have him over Lance, and I would rather have him over the kid from Ohio State. But I'm not sure he's ready to start. If a team thinks Jones will be real good, they should take him when they can, not wait. Oh, I agree. I wish Washington thought as much of Jones as I do and said, look, Miami, we will give you and that's the thing. we'll give up our first round pick this year, next year. I don't know if they'd take it or not. And then you jump up to third. I would take Mac Jones. I think Mac could be their third. We'll see. But that's what I would do. None of trash receivers played in their bowl game. Did their tight end? Didn't their tight end play? I did not watch Yankees versus Phillies today. No. If a team thinks Jones, yeah. Didn't Trask have his tight end? I thought he played. He was the best receiver they had anyway. They had some good wide receivers, yes, but that tight end, he's going to go out there and make one hell of a difference somewhere. Somebody that needs a tight end, boy, oh boy, he's big enough to block and throw the catch. Yeah, he got triple teamed the whole game. Yeah. The Bears believed in Trubisky, went in and got him. Yep, you're right. Mac Jones has all the tools. He's got all the tools needed. I just, from what I see now, it looks like to me Carolina's going to get him. Carolina has got, they've got some players now. They really need to go out and get another receiver or two, but they got a couple of good running backs. Their tight end retired. So Larry Harris is called on tonight. Have a good evening. I'm sure they would love nothing more than to be able to move up and get that tight end. Trubisky is okay. Mac Jones will start week 1 for sure. Yeah, I can't picture many teams that would take Mac Jones and not start him. I'd sit the bench $5 million a year for the next 20 years. Most of the quarterbacks are not making $5 million if they're sitting the bench first couple of years, though. They're not making that much money. They really aren't. Rookies don't make near as much as you think they do. They don't. You don't make, as a quarterback, you don't make your money until after your rookie contract's up. That's why so many teams want to play you as a rookie, because if they don't have to have a quarterback on the roster making $25 million, you can spend so much more offensive line, defensive line. And obviously, defensive line meant a lot to Tampa in the Super Bowl. I mean, they kept that kid, they kept Mahomes running for his damn life the whole Super Bowl. And those front seven, there are 3 or 4 franchise quarterbacks this year. Lawrence, they're rating him a 3rd best quarterback in the last 40 years. He's big, he's strong, he can throw the football, but we got to see his decision making. We have not really seen a lot of decision making by him. They played a lot of weak teams, not of their own doing. The ACC is just not that good. And then when he did play a team in the SEC, actually, they lost to Ohio State. That's right. They lost to Ohio State. They had him running for his friggin' life. Defense coordinator out of Tampa, Todd Bowles. Great scheme. Yep. Is Burrow supposed to be healthy at the beginning of the next season? They're saying he could miss a preseason game or 2 if they do preseason. They're considering not even doing preseason at all this year, which probably is better off. Just let them have hit, do some hits but I think Burrow will be ready week 1. Yeah, I think so. He's a strong kid. He really, I mean, he's a big kid too. Um, any more news on Les Miles? I have not heard a word on Les Miles. The talk I'm hearing is Les Miles is going to get fired. Les Miles in Kansas is going to get the axe. We will see, but yeah, he left a dumpster fire in LSU, and now LSU's in some trouble. What if Ken fell in with all of the football talk, fell in the toilet? Ken's not big on this. When we go into spring training, it doesn't look like we won't end up going now. We probably won't. One preseason game's all they need. They need a preseason game and then be off a week and then let them play. I like that idea. But they're talking about going to 17-game schedule, which I don't like yet. 16's enough. 16's perfect. You know, I don't like 4-team divisions. I don't like it. I think they could do something better than that. What I don't know, but I hate the 4-team divisions. 45 hours straight. But Burrow played, you know, pretty well when he came out with Cincinnati last year. And they didn't have a whole lot of help. This year, let's see. Do I have them getting a receiver? I think so. They got to be getting a receiver first round. Yeah. In fact, I got them taking the first receiver overall. So we'll see if they do it. And if they do, it should open a lot of holes for them to run too. Some teams get more home games than others, or does everyone play one game out of the country? No. Next year, if it's COVID free, they're going to send 2 teams over across to England. And one of those teams will be the home team, one will be the designated road team. Now they get a couple of perks when they're overseas. If they're the home team, they get to actually go around the community and all sell. Their PR department can actually sell tickets to people that they want to sell tickets to. So if let's say the place holds 100,000. They may have 65,000 where the other team has 35,000 or 60 and 40. And that's why anytime they go over to Dallas, they always want Dallas to be the home team. They always want Pittsburgh to be the home team. They get paid. They get paid a handsome amount. But every team is going to go over and do that. Every team is going to be a home team somewhere along the way. Oh, talking about the 17th game. Keith, I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I'd even heard talk that there would be neutral site games every week. And depending if they're going to call that their ninth home game or not. Get your head out of your ass, Rob. Sean, what the hell is your problem? Sean gets sick one day and then he don't know his damn role. I'm gonna get Sean's version of Trash Dump and make him sing it. Yeah, Don Heston with the Rikishi reference. That is amazing. Rikishi. Rikishi. Yeah, I'm gonna go full rock on Sean's ass. Throw 10 pounds of crap in a 5-pound bag. 10 pounds of crap. Swing it around and knock Sean upside the head 3, 4, 5 times. I'll take my garlic. I'll take my olives. I'll shove them up his candy ass, swirl him 2 times, and then say, Big Show. And then take you 2-3 jabronis out back and give you the people's elbow and point my finger in your face and say, you damn right, I just did it. You damn right, I just did it. Oh, me. You guys ever, speaking of some of the wild stuff I've ever done on wrestling, how many of you have never seen, what's up, Raj? What's that guy that was dating Terry Runnels, the black guy? New Jack. Has anybody ever seen New Jack when he threw this dude off of the what do you call it? What do they call it? Damn thing. New Jack was nuts. But have you ever seen him when he throws this guy off a scaffold? He throws the dude off a scaffold above the ring, and there's 3 tables lined up, right? He throws him off and misses all the damn tables. Hell yeah. Broke his dude's leg. I've got that on video right here. It's some bad shit. I mean, no, not no ladder. Hell no. No. He's up and he uses that damn zap gun with a taser. He uses a taser gun on his ass and then throws him off of the damn thing. I mean, he throws him off of the scaffold. I ain't lying. I mean, this son of a bitch misses it. He misses the tables. He falls all the way. I mean, that dude. Because, I mean, it was crazy. Yeah. Who in here has never seen that? It's crazy. Yeah, they used to have New Jack up at ECW Arena. That was right there at our house in Philly, and they said that dude would go out in the streets and start fighting. Crunching too much here. Oh, man. Yeah, I seen him where he did that. Yep, I've seen that. Yeah. And, you know, Paul Bearer, he just died, 6 months ago. Get my pencils together. Vic Grimes, that's his name. This shit's crazy.
It is now time for the first ever XPW Free-Fall matchup. The first man throws his opponent over the scaffold 40 feet high above the ring will be the winner. making his way down to the ring first. Increíble.
Look how high up that is.
We will witness the first scaffold match to occur on the West Coast Chicken. But not only that, also breaking news.
Oh, look at all the trash he's got thrown in there.
Now at the months of shooting here at XPW, it is all come down to this chick. It is all come down to this match. This ultimate challenge. Has it ever? It is so thick right now in the air you can cut it with a spoon. I made it a point to have the kind of fucking match that I wanted to have because I'm gonna put all this shit on the line. I promise y'all. I promise myself. If I don't beat this fat motherfucker tonight, I'll quit. I'll quit and I'll walk away from this goddamn business with my fucking head up because fans like y'all stood behind me when I got hurt. You motherfuckers stood behind me when I got in trouble with the goddamn law. You stood behind me, not guilty as fucking usual. When I got my ass tossed from that goddamn balcony, you still stood behind me. So, Big Grimes, do me a favor. Get your fat ass out here and let's tear this motherfucker phone. This is truly unbelievable. The highest elevation of any match in the history of our sport. You can date back from all the old scaffold matches, from the NWA, from the Memphis, from all the federations all over the world, Japan, everywhere. XPW is making history, worldwide wrestling history tonight. Some 40 feet in the air, higher than the actual balcony level at the Olympic Auditorium. Both of these men will risk taking the free fall. Jericho and the match is on the way. Look, the New Yak already attacking. The music hasn't even stopped. And the New Yak already attacking the big ass chick. Mira now raking the face. Just grabbing at any orifice he can grab chick with a chain around his neck.
All right, let's get him up on the thing.
Set up in the ring, right under the 40-foot scaffold. As these two men still not. Look at the blood flowing. Oh, look at that right between the eyes. With the caution, floor is wet side. The floor is. New Jack now, once again, going after Big Grimes, fist right to the head, right between the eyes. Chico, mira. Both of these men are finding anything and everything they can get their hands on. Chico, the violent grab, the brutality in this match. Truly, brutality that is most brutal. Chico, we have still not even got up to the scaffold. Look at these both these men cringing for their lives. Chico, do not let it fool you. The elevation is so great. It is taking these two athletes a very, very long time to get to the very top of the scaffold. And look at this new Jack, of course, from the announced table position here on the near side. Big Grimes over on the far side. What the hell is going to happen? Please, God, please have mercy on their souls. Chico Duyak has reached the top first, and that gives him the advantage. Now he can wait for Big Grimes. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Both men are on the top of the scaffold. Big Grimes trying to get all the way up. Duchek making his way over. Oh, Chico, muy peligroso, very dangerous here. Big Grimes is still on the ladder. If he sleeps or lets go, that could be it. And he's going to land on the concrete, Chico. Oh, my God, Big Grimes. Big Grimes, look at him. Look at the look on his face. Look at the look on his face. He's scared out of his mind. I think now both these men realize just how high they are. From the concrete floor here at the Grand Olympic Auditorium in downtown Los Angeles. Folks, history is being made right here and right now. Jacob, mira, I'm very scared right now because if you notice the scaffolding, not very sturdy, Jacob, moving and waving in the air. Very, very uncertain, very not
I know you are scared. But get your hand off of my leg. Look at this now. Big Grimes. Oh, no. Oh, low blow from New Jack on the Big Grimes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Big Grimes.
Oh, my God.
Stay away from the edge.
Look how close Big Grimes is to the edge indeed.
Big move from the edge. Jim.
What is this? New Jack once again going after Big Grimes.
This
This is nuts.
Big, fight back, big. Oh, yeah, big, fight back. Don't let him do this to you, big.
What is New Jack?
Big. Oh, yeah, big. Do it for Mr. Robert Black. Come on. Vamos.
New Jack now.
Chico, he has a weapon. What is that? Chico, he has a stun gun. Chico.
Oh, it's a stun gun.
Yes, he's stun gun.
Taser
Chico.
stun gun.
Taser. Oh, Chico.
Oh, look at this.
Chico, that has, I know we are in XPW, but that is against the rules, Chico. That, he cannot do that. Chico, mira.
Look at this. He's got an electric stun gun. And he's shocking the life out of Big Grimes.
Chico, that is not right.
He's got an electric phaser shotgun.
Chico, the stun gun. That is not right.
Now watch this shit, guys.
That weapon.
Watch this crazy shit. Good Lord.
Here is your winner of the free fall match, New Jack.
They're gonna show it again in a second. I mean, he slung his ass down that damn thing. There he goes. Watch this shit one more time. I mean, that shit's crazy. Tell me what you want to tell me. But that shit's I ain't never seen nothing that damn brutal in my life on wrestling. That's just, I mean, that shit was crazy. He threw that straight off. We were first thing he hit was his ass and his two legs on the ropes. That was crazy stuff. I didn't know if you guys ever seen that or not. Oh, it's more than 20 feet up in there. It's about 35, 40 feet up there. But that's some stuff, man. I'm telling you, I've seen a lot of wild stuff. But that right there almost takes the cake. Because I mean, now it's XPW. And
This ain't WCW. This ain't Monday Night Raw. This ain't SmackDown. This ain't even WWE. This, my friends, is ECW.
From April 25th, 1992 to April 4th, 2001, Extreme Championship Wrestling took the world by storm, showcasing lucha libre high-flying styles and hardcore wrestling. Being based out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, ECW was the third out of the big three wrestling companies at that time, competing with the World Wrestling Federation and WCW. Around the time ECW was launched, the WWF and WCW was going into the new generation era. Hardcore fans got tired of cartoonish characters and fell in love with ECW's violent matches, almost bare-naked ladies, and storylines centered around adults. But, like all companies, ECW had their fair share of critics. Heavy use of blood, violence towards women, and profanity turned people away.
Just being in this miserable piece of shit city makes me fucking...
But ECW was gaining a strong fan base, having contracts with local TV and the nationwide channel, the Nashville Network, also having a steady income with weekly shows in the ECW arena, but having a seating capacity of just 1,300 made CEO Paul Heyman decide having pay-per-views were better than booking bigger arenas. ECW was set to launch their first pay-per-view, Barely Legal, on April 13th, 1997, but the pay-per-view service Request TV canceled the pay-per-view after what happened in November 1996.
It's a 7 News exclusive, and we want to point out before we show the picture.
ECW was in Revere, Massachusetts, for a live event at the Wonderland Dog Track. Axel Rotten was scheduled to work a tag team with Devon Dudley against the Gangstas, who had New Jack, real name Jerome Young, and Mustafa Saneed. But due to traveling issues and a family emergency, Axel Rotten couldn't make the show. Paul Heyman called Eric Koulos, a wrestling fan who had lied about his age and experience, telling Paul Heyman he was 23 and was trained by Killer Kowalski, a pro wrestling legend who had...
Killer Kowalski would come to these events with his students. Well, this show, Killer Kowalski didn't come to this event. He didn't bring his students.
Wanted to bleed. And there are 3 ways to get color.
Yeah, that's a nice dude got killed. That was crazy shit, too. You didn't send me nothing. Nope. Nope, you didn't send me nothing, Sean. I came back to you. If it's a big video, I won't be able to see it. But yeah, some of that backyard wrestling. I don't know if you guys ever seen it or not, where they climb up on the roofs of the houses and jump into the ring, or climb telephone poles in their backyard and jump off telephone poles onto rings. Them damn people crazy, man. Because number one, anytime you climb up a telephone pole, sent you a text. How you send me a text? Oh, my text won't open my videos. Okay, it won't open that. All they did was mark it spam. Ken, are you alive? Oh, me. So, yeah, that deal with mass transit. Anybody ever hear about that with the mass transit accident? That's why, that's why New Jack had his buddy. They called themselves the I don't forgot what they called themselves, but anyway, against 2 other guys, and one of the guys didn't show up. So some little security guard, he was 17, pops up and says, "I'm 23," and they beat him and actually killed him right there in the ring. They beat that son of a bitch so bad he died in the ring that night. He didn't know what he was in for. But, I mean, he died. I mean, they got that on. I mean, that dude, they went to this ballroom somewhere, might have been Massachusetts. And, I mean, They threw everything at everybody, including the kitchen sink. They went out there. Oh man, yeah, hell yeah. Stuck one of them's hand in the grease for the where they did this French fries. I mean, they did some crazy shit with those guys. Yeah. And I mean, I was just watching, that's what I had on here watching it just now.
The hard way is simply get hit with a chair or a blunt object or get hit with a physical punch. The two easy ways is either you cut yourself with a razor across the forehead or have the other wrestler cut you, but the easy way can also come with a price.
To break into wrestling, but he says he was never told he'd be nearly beaten to death. When you went there that night, you knew it wasn't going to be choir practice. That's fair to say. But did you think it would be this bad? No,
Basically, that meant no one and busted an artery. Drew killed by the crowd of a few hundred. The crowd at the Wonderland dog track was the most violent I ever seen. The event wasn't broadcasted live, but was recorded for home video. Koulos later did an interview with Inside Edition. The segment depicted Koulos as an innocent, unpredicted victim while vilifying ECW.
What were your dreams? What did you think wrestling could lead?
So he didn't die.
The WWF, the WCW.
Wonderland Dog Track, Ken Castro said, dude, they said after it was over with.
Years of age, Eric got his chance. He says promoters
Like, I mean, they broke bats over each other's heads. Bats, wooden bats. I mean, these bastards was crazy.
New Jack, the most vicious wrestler in the ECW, climbed into the ring and beat him senseless. New Jack broke crutches over Eric's back, smashed a toaster on his head, and then cut his head open with a knife. Did you think at some point these guys are going to let up and this is all part of the show?
I thought they were going to let up. I didn't know. After I got hit with that toaster, I didn't
toaster.
So I got picked up by my hair and stabbed in the face.
Dude, you gotta know. You gotta know when you get in a match with those crazy bastards. You gotta know what you're in for. Yeah, that shit's crazy. XPW, man, they used to do some nutty stuff. They wrestled. Ms. Rob's doing pretty good. She's in there watching TV. They wrestled in the infield of a couple of horse racing places, and I'd heard all sorts of stuff where somebody's feeding them, forcing grass down their throats, all sorts of shit. I've heard just wild stuff. It ain't it ain't no nice way of putting it. But so yeah, it's crazy stuff, man. It really is. When you watch some of this stuff, they can have some fallout. What year was that? Which one? The mass transit accident where they was in at the dog track? 95, 96, something like that. 96, I think. 96. Did you watch the other one, Ken, where the dude threw the guy off a scaffold? Oh yeah, Kevin Sullivan. He did do some wacky shit. He down in Raleigh, North Carolina, Oh, yeah. What year was it? 84? 85? He took Dusty Rhodes outside, and they acted like he was going to run over his arms. You know, said something about your arms have never had it so good or something. And they went out there and drove a truck, and he barely did move his arms out the way, stuff like that. Yeah, that a lot of places won't allow. Abdullah the Butcher, Bruiser Brody had some great matches. Yeah, Abdullah the Butcher. The main one he ever got into it with was Carlos Colon. Bruiser Brody. Bruiser Brody, he was vicious. Bruiser Brody was vicious. Frank was his name. Frank was his first name. And he was actually very much up on it. Oh, yeah, the Sheik, the original Sheik, yeah. He was up on Bruiser Brody was up on things real big time. He wouldn't go places unless they paid him well. He didn't like wrestling 7 days a week. He made it clear he didn't like wrestling 7 days a week. So he tried to make it 2-3 days a week, but 15 minutes, 20 minutes is all he wanted to wrestle. And that's all he had to wrestle, because he would be start from one side of the arena to the other. And by the time he tore up everything, he was ready to go back to the back. And the people were like, oh, man, we got to pull that chair back, for the next match and stuff. Bruiser Brody, did he play for the Redskins? Really? Bruiser Brody, NFL career. Yeah. He was on the taxi squads. Frank Goodish. Yeah. Frank Goodish. And he was 42 when he died. 42 years old is all he was when he died. No game on my channel tonight. 6'8", 300 pounds. And he was a monster, man. He was a monster. But he got killed down in Mexico. And people to this day still don't understand what happened. He said people owed him money. But we won't ever know what happened. We won't ever know. But he always got killed in the locker room in Mexico. Yep. They say Carlos Colon may have had something to do with it. Billy Kilmer, at least in the Ring of Honor at the stadium. No, I don't think so. Kilmer may have his. I don't think he is, but he may be. But Frank Goodish, he's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I was watching a video, and somebody was telling this clown that he was one of the top 5 wrestlers of all time. He was the guy that looked like, what was his name? Red-headed dude. He was a champion at WWF at one time. He was not that. Ivan Koloff was a great wrestler. Ivan Koloff could get in there and wrestle with anybody. But not that clown. Not that clown. Story I heard was that Colon gutted him. Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that Colon actually owed him a lot of money, and clown wrestling. Yeah, that was, that would be one of the main reasons. Now, I wouldn't want to go to Mexico to go watch wrestling. Man, it gets vicious down there. CMLL, AAA, all that shit. They go crazy down there still. They're still doing live events. Japanese didn't for a while. Europeans didn't for a while. We're still not doing live events. Then in Mexico, they're still strong on their events. Japanese is starting to do more, and we'll see what they do about WrestleMania this year. They can ill afford to do 2 WrestleManias. They can ill afford to do 2 WrestleManias without crowds. They really need to, because WWE is losing people left and right. Have you ever stole a car? No. But they're losing people left and right. Right now, I don't even think WWE is they didn't like Brody at all down there. I don't even think WWE is number 1 now. I don't think so, because you hear so much more about AEW. I could be wrong. New Japan is always way up in their ratings. CMLL, Harris Jessup. I think Harris likes his wrestling. What would you guys? Where would you rank wrestling right now? Let me give you the 5: WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, New Japan, and CMLL in Mexico. I have no idea, Keith, where he came up with that. See, personally, I think New Japan's probably on top, but I think AEW is right there with it. I really do. I don't know. I just think WWE right now is under some serious trouble. I'll be surprised if 2 years from now. I would be surprised if 2 years from now McMahon still owns WWE, because Japan and then WWE, AEW, Ring of Honor, and whoever else you said. So you actually think WWE is second right now? Wow, really? See, I think AEW is ahead of them. But if I had to buy a ticket to any of them right now, Ring of Honor is the only one I'd buy a ticket to go to. I wouldn't buy a ticket to go to AEW matches. They have too much wild shit going on. I like Ring of Honor. I like the Briscoes. There's a lot of them. So WWE and AEW on the same level right now. Okay. All right. I like Ring of Honor is my favorite to watch. If I'm watching it on TV, I'd much rather watch that than any of them. Rob plays Grand Theft Auto, Wheels of Virginia, Hot Wheels of Edition, Virginia Edition. Never played it. Watch classic matches on YouTube. Oh, I do too. I like watching old classic matches. Dog collar match, Valentine and Piper. Ivan Koloff, Bruno Sammartino. That was a pretty good match. Chain up your 3-wheeler before he gets it. You have I don't have Ring of Honor wrestlers. I need to get them. I always liked Hangman Page. Rob needs glasses. Yeah, I don't have them on. Had a dog collar match with a chick once. let's see. Adam, what's his name with WWE? I liked him. Horse and a buggy. What's his name? Adam Cole. Adam Cole. I really liked him. Not a big Young Bucks fan. Jamar Shipman. He's probably one of my favorite wrestlers. He's probably one of my favorite wrestlers in Ring of Honor. I actually met Jamar a couple times. What does he go by? Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal. Jamar Shipman is his name. He's a good guy. I'd wrestle 2 women at titty bar. Let's see. Who else do I like? The Briscoe brothers from Delaware. They're fun to watch. They're a lot of fun. And they wrestle in Vegas there a couple times a year. So, Don Huston. It's always got to be mud with Don, right? Don can't do anything cleanly. Downtown Don is brown. Downtown Donnie B. Brown. Man, oh man. Turned out to be a great night. Lord have mercy. What fun it is to play in mud. Diddy bar, what is that? Keith's just joking around with me. He's got to know what that is. The strip club, dude. The strip clubs. Strip clubs. Watched Jello wrestling back in the 80s. Wife asked why I had freaking Jello all over. We've seen it all at the strip clubs. Was that the first night that you stay in the back seat? The strip club. We don't have none of them, says Keith. I just picked up the vintage pro wrestling from Downey Games, waiting to get it in so I can compare it to their other wrestling games. Oh, okay. Very cool, Harris. You have to tell us all about that. Said I was at Bill Cosby's house. When you gonna go live on the channel with me, Harris? See the difference between Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland, and Central Florida. The girls, if he likes the women better in Maryland or Florida. Weather. Yeah, get on here with me. We got to get Harris on here. He was going to actually stop by here on his way down, but he just wasn't able to. Now is not a good time with my mother's health. Okay. All right. One night when you just got a few minutes. That'll be cool. Don't make it to the back seat that night. Don Huston is one wild dude. What golfer has the hottest wife? Yeah, I hope your mom does feel better. Wow. Let's see. Hottest wife. The hottest girlfriend is hottest. She's home on hospice care. Oh wow. Damn, I'm sorry, Harris. That sucks, man. The hottest girlfriend is definitely what's that big guy's name? Oh man. I was getting ready to start season 5 of YRL. We'll hold off for a few weeks. We'll hold off for a few weeks. I want you to be able to watch it too. Yeah, man. Main thing is we just hope she's not in pain. That's the main thing. That's the main thing you gotta hope is the pain level's not there. Hope she's on enough meds and stuff. Um, um, this is um, um, personally, I think this girl's probably the hottest chick of all of them that are. And let's see who she's dating. Brooks Koepka. That's who she's dating. Brooks Koepka. There she is. Jenna Sims. She's good looking. Yeah, to me, she's better looking than Dustin Johnson's girlfriend, um, Gretzky. I think she is anyway. She's a model too. This one is. Hold on for a second. Let me go back right here, just one, and you'll be like, okay, Rob. Or let's see where she's at. There. There we go. Yeah, she's a model. Jason Day's wife. I don't think she looks that good. I know which one you're talking about. Jason Day's wife. Oh, she's good looking too, though. It ain't no doubt. She's an Aussie too, I think. I don't know. Heading to bed. Feeling like crap. Huh?
Are you off your thing?
No, I'm still on here for a few more minutes.
Oh, I mean, are you still talking?
I'm still talking to him.
Oh, okay. Who's home with you?
Keith, Roger, Harris.
Hi, Keith, Roger.
Harris's mom's going through stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So,
That's horrible.
and so it caught us all off guard. So, Don Heston's here too.
Hi, Don.
Uh,
So sorry, Harris. We'll see
Yeah.
for your mom.
how's your mom like Florida? Hey, Darla, how are you? Says Roger.
I'm okay. I'm going to bed.
She's going to bed. She's going to turn on that thing. If you're having problems breathing, guys, or you get up in the morning and cough up a lot of stuff and like, okay, I wonder what the hell's happening. Go get you one of these, what do they call it? Dehumidifiers? It's a humidifier. Yeah, a humidifier. It's got water in it. She uses a sleep apnea machine already. But no, this thing just throws out a little bit of like steam, but it's not hot. It's just air. And it's cool air. It moistens the air. It makes it where your mouth doesn't get dry. I went to bed last night around midnight. I got up this morning at 7:20. Never got up one time during the night. Not one time. Good night. I have a CPAP machine I have to use. I use humidifier too. Oh, okay. Yeah, humidifier is worth a lot. Hello, darling. Thank you. My mom seemed to like it here, I guess. Well, it's a good thing. My dad, I think, would love Florida too. It's just too chilly for him up here. I had one when I was little, had bad asthma, said Sean. Oh, yeah. I had a brother, one of my brothers had bad asthma. The one with the big beard, he had asthma problems when he was young. But, yeah. Yeah, man. My dad, if he was down in Florida, he would love it. And, you were little once, Sean. I was allergic to everything, says Sean. Yeah. And that makes it hard to eat. It's just hard to live comfortable every time if you're sneezing and stuff. When you're sneezing all the time, it sucks. It really does. A lot of people have peanut allergies. It sucks. It really does. So, yeah, definitely. Our machine, I went and got it yesterday. And it's like $30, 30 some dollars, right around 30. But if we sleep real well, it's worth. I don't care if it's $100. I heard Sean was allergic to girls. Is that right, Sean? You're allergic to girls? That's what Harris Jessup said. Harris, how you liking the girls down in Florida so far compared to the ones in Maryland? See how Harris is liking the Florida girls.
The Florida chickies.
Florida chickies, yes.
Good night, my love.
Good night. All right. I'll be in there in a few minutes myself.
All right.
So
pick up your trash off the floor.
I will. How is Harris liking the Florida gals? How you liking the Florida women? I will say they wear a lot less here. Yeah. Garlic is supposed to be very good for allergy. Yeah, I know that. It's supposed to be. It is. I just can't be around it that good, man. I just can't. They wear a lot less here. Yeah, no doubt about it. Yep. Yeah. Have you had to do it? Have you had a chance to do any dating and stuff down there yet, Harris? Or you just pretty much been at home most of the time you've been down there? No dating yet. Harris is a peeping Tom. Oh my God, y'all terrible guys. Harris is a peeping Tom. SDG replays. I got your address. I'll wrap it up. And send it on its way. Thonkinis. I'm sure no time for anything else yet. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. There's tons of girls and ladies down there. So have a telescope set up in the window. Thongs with no ass. That's the thing, Harris, man. Harris is just the right age. Aren't you just about my age, Harris? How old are you? Sean would like fly. I'm sure Sean would. But if you're right, if you're between 40 and like 60 years old, single in Florida, 54. Yeah, I'll be 54 in a couple weeks. A few weeks. He's just the right age, man. Harris can, if he wants a little bit older women, or wants one a little bit younger, that won't be no problem to find down in Florida. No problem at all. Yeah, Sean would like it down there. SDG, you notice Sean's giving you a hard time. Don't pay him any mind. He's full of shit and don't know what he's talking about. Yeah, I know they do. Yep. I've heard at certain golf courses. Rob, you and your channel need to take a cruise sometime. Oh man. Think we need to do a cruise line? I don't know. We're not big cruise people though. And if I go to Vegas again, maybe I'll take my cameras out there. That'd be pretty wild. You guys saw some of the pictures. All of us would get arrested. Yeah. If I took all you guys with me, I know I'd be in jail in Vegas. A bunch of crazy asses. Yeah, get me locked up. Oh man, I'm sure it'd be fun. I've been 3 or 4 times. Boat would sink. Yeah. Harris, yeah. Maybe next time we go to Vegas, maybe I'll just let everybody, the Jabroni cruise. Next time we go to Vegas, maybe I'll let everybody know it. And be like, hey, if you want to get a room, we'll meet a couple of places to eat while we're out there, whatever. We would make sure it was worth it for you, though. Me and Don would fit in with all the weirdos in Vegas. Don in Vegas. Oh my God. Can you imagine him walking down the boulevard in his underwear? Get him to go on that what's that damn thing that you hold on to? It goes like 3 blocks. That son of a bitch. It was a zip line. And they race them. I mean, those son of bitches flying, man. They go playing a group trip with Rob's subscribers. Oh my God. We go out there. The best thing would be the airplane trip. Wouldn't have to listen to a bunch of stuff. That'd be funny as shit. Vegas is fun. Especially if you take enough time to go out there and then, gamble a little bit, do some other shit. sit around. Big Don does Vegas. Big Don. Drink all the time. Don't need to leave a hotel if you pick. Oh, but that's the thing. Roger Ward's never been to Vegas. That's part of a trip, though, Harris. You got to. I didn't ever go to strip clubs, but you don't have to. They're on the damn street there with just little things on. I mean, just barely wearing anything. But Harris, oh no, you want to get on the strip. You want to walk out on the strip. Because I'm telling you, you don't know what the hell you're going to run into out there with that bunch of crazy bastards. You want to go out on this strip. You want to walk in there. Hello, honey. Hello, sir. Would you like to go watch our show tonight? Shit like that. I mean, it's funny. Oh yeah. It's call girls and all that. You can go to the Bunny Ranch while you're out there. It's all legal. That shit's all legal. So you could order your flavor, Sean. Sean could order his flavor. Oh, Sean, I done found you a girl. I found you a girl that goes to. She's in college, all right, and she was playing softball last night for LSU. Spends all his trip money on baseball. Not quite. She was playing college softball last night. All right. Let me see if I can find this chick. I'm telling you, if you ever watch her play, Sean's gonna be in love, and that's the only way he. I'm telling you. Let me see. She was playing last night. And all I can say is, yeah, Sean wouldn't have no words to say if he watched this girl pitch. Mary Beth Gorsuch. Let's see if I can find her. See if I can find a picture of her for you. Because let's see. I don't see it. It ain't on from the other night. I don't see it. IDJ's trip to Stratomatic headquarters. Oh, my Lord. Softball, women's softball. I found one right here. This has got to be it, too.
Very good Tiger team. In their win earlier today against Oklahoma State. Already in this. Outstanding. Second night in a row, and the third on the season where she has gone all out.
No, an interview ain't what I'm looking for. Ain't what he wants to see. He wants to see her pitching. Trust me, you want to see her pitching. She is wide open. Crazy. See if I can find her pitching.
Two. And that's why in offenses it's so important to be able to sacrifice, right? So execute productive outs, steal bases when you can, get runners in scoring position, hit with runners in scoring position. It's all situational. Drilled out to left, and that will score a run.
Yeah, it is this girl. Yeah. Does she have a fastball? Sean don't care if she's got a fastball or not. Let me show you. Let me show you the chick that's pitching. That's all he wants to see.
Keene comes home, and Louisiana takes the lead on the RBI single. Their fourth single.
There she is there, Shawnee. And that's all Sean wants to see anyway. The Donka Central. Yeah. She is a senior, yeah. She's a senior now. But yeah, they were playing the other night. I was like, and I was just like, I know Sean would flip the hell out if he'd seen that girl pitch. So they own CBS Sports Network. I think they play a lot of softball, do a lot of softball playing on that channel. But she has a good fastball. Yeah, a rise to pitch too. These girls could take Sean Camp and pitch at 10 for. But yeah, she is a senior. No girls in Virginia for Sean. No, he can't find any girls in Virginia. He'd have to go out there to LSU. Oh, me. Yeah. But and I don't care, I don't really like softball, women's softball. I think they play on too small a field. They should be playing on at least 50 more feet of field. And, bases are too short and stuff. Harris will be able to watch some football now if he goes to Florida, goes down to Florida and watches it. Yeah, Ken likes it. I just think I would rather watch it if you could steal bases. I would rather watch women play baseball myself. That's just me. I'd rather a whole lot rather have them have a baseball in the hand and play 90 foot and 290, 280 for baseball. I think it'd be awesome. They'd have to cover a lot of field and everything. I think it'd be awesome. What do you think? When do you think I will hit puberty, Sean? 4 more years. 4 more years. 30 minutes from the Citrus Bowl. 4 more years. I'm gonna start calling Sean nude women's softball. I'm gonna start calling Sean the mayor. 4 more years. 4 more years. The mayor is Sean D. Why y'all calling him mayor? Because we're saying he's gonna hit puberty in 4 more years. Don, you hateful pig. It's funny as everything. We got a lot of good stuff. I tell you what, I've been shipping stuff out all weekend too. That just takes it out of you. And then I got to go pick up a new card set. The new card set for season 5, Wild Oil Racing. We're going to hold off a couple weeks for Harris. Harris is going through a lot right now. You heard of Special Delivery Jones? Now this Special Delivery Mayor. Glad I'm 18 because I'm legal to talk to older girls now. Talking to older girls will never be a problem. Now you got to worry about the younger ones. That's what you got to worry about when you're 18. You got to worry about talking to the younger ones. Now, older ones ain't no problem. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Jimmy John's went out of business. That sucks. Support your local Zaxby's. Support Zaxby's. Wait until you reach puberty, Mayor. Zaxby's. Best chicken around. Darla still says Chick-fil-A is better. On that note, I'm going to call it a night. You all take care, and I will keep you all posted. All right, Harris, do that. Okay, we will be praying. We will send some prayers out. They have to show me ID, and I'm not talking about ass. Yeah. Harris, we'll be thinking about you, my friend. Even if you're not in here, we'll be asking about you on a daily basis. So God bless. On that note, I think we're going to take off as well. So I'll pray for Harris's mom. So I'll pray for Sean's mom, and we're always praying. We're always praying for somebody help me out. Randy's wife, Randy Pendle's wife, Rachel. So let's all think about everybody before we do lay our head down tonight. Some of us are very, very lucky. You all have a great, great rest of your evening. I've got a lot of numbers already out for bingo. Have a good evening. Be safe, one and all. I'm going to go in here, I think, try to actually lay down myself a little bit, and then tomorrow I may well draw some numbers, and if I do, I'll send something else out later in the week. I think maybe we'll do a couple of Glory Days boxing matches in the next day or two. I might do a doubleheader in the morning sometime. So if you end up watching me in the morning, might do a doubleheader. A lot of people have been wanting to see Hagler again, so I think maybe I'll do a Hagler match middleweight, and I may do a Duran welterweight. They're both champions right now, and then hold off with a lightweight and a light heavyweight and the heavyweight sets, and we'll do those another day. Y'all have a great night. God bless. We will see you again tomorrow. Be safe, one and all. Think of everybody that's in here in chat, and let's give everybody a good, a little prayer before you go lay your head down. And be safe, guys. If you're still in wintertime here, it's breaking to be spring now. I don't think we're going to see any more snow. But if they're still getting snow, let's pray for those folks up there. Make sure they don't fall, or, just think about them, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your night. We will see you tomorrow. God bless and good night. Bye-bye.